Excuse me, guys, just one real quick last one. I just want to really sincerely thank you. By the way, this is Zorro, our cameraman. This is going to go on our blog for today in a few days. And if you go on to followtheyellowboatroad.com, you'll see yourselves. Now, if anyone here is having an affair, okay, tell us. We'll make sure that we don't get you on there at all. Okay? But the thing that's just been done here and now has raised just a touch under $1,000 here.
Well done, Stevie!
I really want to thank Variety, the Children's Charity, the Victorian Bash for the generosity that you've just done, because $1,000 does give 1,700 vaccinations for children from polio, and I want to thank you enormously once again.
Is this nice and clear? Can everyone hear? A little bit husky today. I'd like to start off by thanking the Strawn Primary School for providing our breakfast. Thank you very much. I'd also like to thank everyone yesterday for a fantastic day on the boat and on the train. It was a great day. Thank you. Before I go any further, I'm going to ask Steve Donnellan to come up. There were some special guests that we got to meet last night in Strawn, and I'll just get him to come up and enlighten us all on them. Thank you.
Thanks, Julie. Last night, when we had dinner at the grill house, we bumped into three guys, and these three guys are in... What are you in? You're in
Rubber dinghies.
Rubber
17
dinghies.
feet.
And they've actually started out from Sydney, and they're going anti-clockwise around Australia, and they're raising money to eradicate polio for children. To the guys who contributed over $1,000 last night, from the $1,400, thank you very, very much. $1,000 treats about 1,700 kiddies, so these guys are doing it when we think we're doing a hard day. These guys are doing it even harder, and Robert is the team leader, and we're going to pass you over to him. He's going to give you a couple of minutes of what he does and how he does, and if anybody else would like to contribute, I'm sure he'd appreciate it.
Thanks, Steve.
I don't think I've talked into one of these things before. I think we do eco tours, and I reckon we have 3 of these all lined up. It'd be pretty amusing. But look, guys, I can't tell you You know, we do a very similar thing. You know, we've been donating 25% of our net profits to donation, charity and conservation for about 10 years. And we've struck a bit of a poll that we want to give away more money than we can earn. So I came up with this harebrained idea to go around Australia in 2 17-foot dinghies. Mick Suter, wherever you are, put your hand up, mate. He's my skipper of the other boat. And then we've got a champion on the camera here called Zorro, and that is his real name. As you dress up for special occasions, he dresses up on special occasions for us with his mask and sword, but that's another story. This guy... This guy had never been out of Sydney Harbour on a boat before. All of his friends had a raffle on how far they reckon he'd get, and the furthest was Brisbane, and so he's doing a bloody good job. We're just, Mick and I are Tassie boys. We're not used to 9-metre tides and crocodiles. We went across the Gulf of Carpentaria and we took these boats 160 miles offshore, and we were being hit through the night by fish in the head and shoulders. I tied Zorro to a seat because I was worried he wouldn't make it through that part, and 26 hours to get across there. But what's happened all the way along, just amazing stories, and but the generosity of Australia has just been amazing. And you guys, Variety, the children's charity, and the Victorian branch, you know, yeah, it's no different to what you do, and I absolutely, you know, applaud the work you guys do over the years and the help that you do. I've had a bit to do with, you know, a lot of things in the canteen area and Camp Quality and Make-A-Wish a little bit, you know, and I know you guys are just heavily involved. But what we're doing is we're raising money to eradicate polio from the world. We've got Bill Gates, who has pledged $355 million when Rotary International comes up with $200 million, and that is enough to eradicate polio from the planet.
You must get a really big plaque at the end of this.
I don't know.
We get 10 grand, 355 million.
Yeah, that's right. But we every cent that's given to us goes to the charity. Every cent that the trip costs us, I'm footing the bill. We've raised now about $165,000. And we hope that we'll get somewhere between 300,000 and 500,000 by the end of it. But I want to also thank those generous people last night. I mean, it was just amazing. It's the last thing we expected, really, to run into you guys. And I just want to thank you so much. And I wish you well. I wish that someone could fit us in the boot, because Hobart you'll get to today for us. We've been about 9,000 miles now, and we're about 140 miles to Hobart, but the weather's closed in for us, and we'll probably make a move about Wednesday. But you move on, enjoy yourselves, and I thank you enormously again. Thank you.
Real drama on the event. They've accidentally ran off the road, did a bit of damage to the car. Along comes the ever reliable cowboy.
Peace out, brother.
He puts the car on the back of his truck.
Just see how we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Should all your coin back, should you?
Yeah,
I should have.
9, 10. So each time I put $10, I just put in there.
Yep.
10.